This video is specifically meant for any agent that likes to lead with Medicare supplemental insurance. My name is Dave Duford, and what I'm going to show you in this video is why considering to cross-sell final expense to your Medicare supplement clients is a pretty cool idea and an easy way to make extra income. And that's coming up right after this. Greetings out there, it's Dave Duford at Final Expense Agent Mentor. The website's feagentmentor.com. Thanks so much for joining today. And as mentioned prior, the reason and purpose for this video is to describe the benefits of cross-selling Final Expense to your Medicare supplement clients. Now, with all this said, I want to be right up front with you. I'm not a Medicare salesman. I've dabbled in it just a little tiny bit. I may sell one or two supplements a year. But honestly, I'm a dyed-in-the-wool final expense guy. That's what I've always done. That's been my only experience whatsoever, really, as a full-time intentional profession. So with that said, why would you want to sell final expense to your Medicare supplement clients? Well, first of all, many of you guys out there, as my understanding is, there's two main markets to be in, the first of which is the turning 65 market, and then really the 67 and older crowd, to where somebody has experienced some rate increases and are sick and tired of it and want to get replaced to find more affordable coverage. Either of these markets work fine. It works especially well when you're replacing overpriced coverage. Many times they want insurance but they don't have the money. Simply by replacing a Medicare supplement, you now have what's called found money, and you can take a portion of that savings and then quote-unquote invest it into a final expense plan. Many of the people who are affected and upset by price increases on their Medicare supplement are closer in line to what I would call a typical final expense prospect. The truth is, most final expense prospects, when we market to final expense prospects, are on the lower rung of the income ladder. 95% of them, I would wager, are on a Medicare Advantage plan if it's offered, and many of them just have original Medicare. Very few have Medicare supplements. What I'm saying and what I mean by that is the people you see are going to be a couple of cuts above from an income and socioeconomic factor, but they're not necessarily quote-unquote middle class. So when you save them some money, it's the perfect opportunity to just say, oh, by the way, what are you doing for your life insurance? If they express they've got coverage with a term insurance plan they're concerned about, they didn't even think of connecting you and insurance because you're the Medicare guy, it's a great opportunity to try to replace it. Or if they've got an overpriced plan from Colonial Penn or from one of the captive companies out there, easy way to try to replace it. I'll give you the perfect example. Actually, this is the last time I sold a Medicare supplement. I rode on down to Alabama from Chattanooga, where I live, and saw a couple, was a referral from somebody I sold a Medicare supplement to. They wanted to get Medicare supplements, and so we sat down and started talking. I ended up replacing their, I think it was a Humana plan. I didn't like the Medicare Advantage plan. And then we transitioned to a conversation on final expense. Well, at the end of the day, the gentleman was paying $200 a month for a term insurance plan that he was very disgusted and upset with. So I proposed a equivalent face amount for about the same price of a whole life plan. It was $220 a month premium. Huge commission. He took it, he got qualified, he was approved. And so the reason I'm bringing this up is that that stuff is out there and it's just waiting to be taken. And of course, final expense gives you the extra income advantage of a high first-year commission. Of course, can't beat a Medicare supplement renewal. That's why you guys are in that business. Totally understand that. But final expense is just so easy to get. If you're there face-to-face with the person, might as well just ask. And many of the carriers you're working with, like Aetna, New Era, a few others as well, Mutual of Omaha, they all carry some sort of final expense variant product. And so it's not so complicated to do the cross-sell at that point with that. You can also pick up other carriers. I would recommend keeping it simple. You want little companies that are easy to work with, that aren't a burden, and generally speaking can accept different health conditions. So that's how I would recommend handling it. Of course, you can always call on these people after AEP is over, when most people think about switching, and say, by the way, I do final expense, what are you doing for life insurance, and start a conversation that way. That works just as well. So anyways, I wanted to drop a few ideas to you. Maybe would help you in extracting more dollars from your clients and helping them out with their insurance situations. So thanks for listening. Dave Dufour is my name at Final Expense Agent Mentor. If you haven't already, if you'd like to learn more about Final Expense, perfect way to do it is join my No BS Final Expense newsletter. Should be a notification. I never can get it right. I think it's over here on that side of the screen. And just for joining, I give you a free sales call, sample sales call, the Final Expense sales call I did, an appointment setting sales call, as well as a script for appointment setting and door knocking. So lots of cool resources, plus I do a weekly Wednesday newsletter with videos like this that help agents, hopefully who sell Final Expense, do better and perform better. So thanks again for listening. Y'all take care, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.